why they do it like that. Keep them grooving and they moving. You know how I lose it. To this music, they can't do it.
This week's episode is brought to you by Too Cool for These Lame Dudes. And it's sponsored by Trap or Die Friday Sales. You better get it while the getting is good. You know what it do, what's going on, man. This is Sports Talk Raw. We smoke, we drink, we keep it real, and we tell y'all how we feel about these sports, you know what I'm saying? It's your boy Chrome in the building. I got my man Jay Cash in the building, you know what I'm saying? We here to knock it down real quick. It's another quick playoff edition. NBA, NHL, you know what I'm saying? We going over three quick games, so it won't be no long session. It's going to be a little short and sweet, but it's popping like it always is, man. So, let's go and dive into this because we ain't here to mess around.
You want to do the NHL or you want to do NBA first?
Let's just do NHL first because we always do NBA first.
Okay.
Let's start with the NHL and go straight to this Western Conference Finals game. We had the Vegas Golden Knights. Golden Knights, go. You know, it's popping in the building going against the Winnipeg Jets. You know what I'm saying?
Vegas.
It was a good game. First period started off, you know what I'm saying? We scored in the first, 20, 30 seconds, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Woo! Let's go. Nice go, man.
It was almost a battle, though.
Winnipeg did come back and score. We scored another goal, actually. And it was 2-0. Yeah, it was 2-0 because it wasn't tied up back after that.
Went 2-1, and then
they scored a quick one. Yep.
Then it went 3-2, right?
3-2, yeah.
And then we scored that one at the empty goal, so 4-2.
4-2.
Well, Evan Fools was about to start scrapping at the end of the game. You see him?
Yeah, man. They almost started. I've been looking for a fight, but you know what I'm saying? I don't want no my players get suspended or hurt, but don't let them Winnipeg Jets try to get you just because they taller. We faster, man. Put the hands on them. Don't let them men try to go up there and run up on you like that. No, not up on the Knights. We be splitting Jets in half. I know y'all seen the intro.
We got to, win this next game. Go ahead and take it in old Canada and get it over with and go for this cup. You feel me? Trying to
Real
get
talk,
that.
man. We trying to get
thing,
that.
doing
Be the first inaugural team to do that. I mean, what is it? Inaugural, yeah. There you go. You know
the first year team, alright?
First team to do it. Ever off the block. First team.
Vegas, you feel us?
Feel me? So shout out to them Golden Knights, man.
Knights, keep doing your thing.
What was that? Game 4 just now?
No, that's 3.
That was game 3. So we got game 4 coming up. When is game 4 coming up? Probably what? What is today? Wednesday, Friday?
Friday.
Probably got Friday out here in Vegas. So Friday night's gonna be popping out here in Vegas. All kinds of ways, man. So let's go Knights. Let's make sure.
The conference is 2-1.
I believe the Eastern Conference is 2-1. Washington is leading them 2-1. The Capitals. My boy Chad keeps saying if the Capitals win, we win. We got the Stanley Cup off top. So as long as we get there, I don't care who we play, we gonna take them out. So let's go Knights. Go Knights. Go. Representing, man. We love it. Vegas 702 till we die, man.
Hit it.
All right, well, that's it for the hockey. You know what I'm saying? I told you it was going to be short and sweet, nothing crazy. Let's move on to this NBA. So before we go to tonight's game, or the game, you know what I'm saying, let's talk about this Cavs and Celtics game that happened yesterday.
Man, it's crazy because I picked the Cavs to win.
Everybody thought the Cavs was going to win. Everybody thought the Cavs was going to win.
I definitely thought they was going to win game 2, but no help, I guess, can't win. I said I'm going to ride LeBron out all the way through the East, but, man, he balled out last night, and they still lost. So.
Still lost, but look, don't trip. To me, I don't think it's over yet still. It's looking bad, but for 2 reasons. You got LeBron James.
Yeah, and you're going back.
So you always got hope, and you're going home. What the home team did was just did what they were supposed to do. Now LeBron and them got to go home and do what they supposed to do, whether it's a close game or not. I know you heard me say this before if you've been watching previous episodes. But that was the home team. They did their thing. Now, if the Celtics win 1 game in Cleveland, it's a wrap. Now, with that being, I know so. What you think? I know so.
I don't know. LeBron came back 3-1 against the Warriors team.
Well, you're right. That goes back to my number 1 fact. They always have LeBron, so there's always hope. But I seen the nigga get knocked out, so he's not Superman.
Yeah, that's true. And it's a different Cavs team too.
It's a different cast team. They're rookies. They're youngsters. You feel me?
Yeah, but you can't have you go for 40 and a triple-double, and the rest of your team goes for like 0 points, 5 points, 1 point. J.R. Smith, what was you doing? 0 for 7? Really? And you're a starter? You're a role player, bro? You got to get with it, man. You better bounce back in Cleveland and have a big, big game.
Yeah, like my boy Shannon Sharp be saying, JR, you can only do one or two things. You can either give me 17 to 20 points, or you can lock down the next dude. You can't do both, but pick one of them, because you do not do both of them. You know what I'm saying?
Hats out to the Celtics for playing very well at home these last 2 games. So.
Shout out to the Celtics, though, man. You can't give them their credit where it's due. They've been playing great, especially without their star players. I know you've been hearing this, but the coach is doing a great job, and he's hella young too, man. So shout out to the Celtics, man. Y'all definitely putting the pressure on LeBron, and we're gonna see a next good game 3 in Cleveland. When is that? Thursday? Tomorrow? They play Friday.
I don't know.
Well, we'll find out and we'll let you know. We will let you know. But so, all right, 2 things before we go into this next game. I think the Cavs are gonna win this next game. Obviously, you do too, right?
Yeah, because if not, it's
a wrap. Now,
you can't go down.
If LeBron loses this series, is he leaving for sure?
I don't know. Why would he want to leave and go start somewhere else over? But you never know. He's getting older, and he's like, shit, I could get this money. I could play with another couple of superstars, and I could teach them, and I could get a backseat ring.
And listen, he's getting.
He better stay in the East, though.
He's getting older, so
he better stay in the East.
Or he can maybe go rock with the Rockets. Listen, if I was LeBron, no, I'm not even saying if I was LeBron. I'm gonna take it back to the question and stick with the subject. If they lose this game and they lose this series, I think LeBron is leaving. The question is, where is he going? Philly, maybe. Houston, maybe. Maybe if whoever pulls something together with Kawhi.
But I don't know if they lose this
I think
series.
he's leaving because. You see what they got now. He can't do no more than what he's doing. What is the point of
doing it?
This is a new age in basketball. You can't do shit by yourself no more. Durant was still on some funny shit when he did what he did, but I kind of understand it because everybody's good in today's basketball game. You need about 2 or 3 stars with you. Point blank. Period. You can look as hard as you can by yourself and go as far as you think you're gonna go, but you're not gonna get the ring without at least 3 superstars. It used to be 2. It used to be 1. Now it's 3. That's how good people are nowadays in basketball. The league has changed. Yeah. Players are good, and it's a different game. So therefore, I think LeBron's gonna leave.
Tyronn Lue got to get fired.
And Tyronn Lue, I'm sorry, but I didn't even like him when he played for the Lakers.
Show them.
Didn't even like him when he played for the Lakers. So with that being said, Cavs ain't looking good, but you always got LeBron. That's the number 1 point. We're gonna stick with that. So LeBron, do your damn thing and let us show something.
Yeah. I think they win game 3. They're at home, and I think, the other teammates will play better.
Saturday. Cavs play Saturday.
Saturday, yeah.
Well, go Cavs. We waiting. We need to see some entertainment. Saturday gonna be popping.
Yeah.
Let's move on to this next game. Final game of the night. We gonna go to these Golden State Warriors against the Houston Rockets, man. The Rockets whooped the Warriors 127 to 105. Oh my goodness gracious, man. They came out at the beginning of the first quarter. It was a close game. It was tight. And then before you know it, the Rockets just start breaking away, man. The Rockets, I was out there hooping. The Rockets, man. Okay. Trevor had 19 points. PJ Tucker had 22 points. James Harden had 27. Chris Paul had 16. He had how many assists did the man have? Chris Paul had about 6 assists. Okay, he was out there hooping. Trevor Ariza. Basically, it was a good team game by the Houston Rockets. You know what I'm saying?
Effort.
And I respect D'Antoni was saying, "Oh, I'm not going to change nothing." But I seen a couple things change. Like they were still playing ISO basketball, but they were doing a lot of cuts instead of just sitting there watching. Mm-hmm. So they stuck to it, but put a twist to it. And I'm glad they stuck with their game plan because they beat them 3 times in the season. So I mean,
that shit's gonna go back and forth. They're lucky they won that one because you do not want to go to Golden State down.
And that fact, they knew that they had to win that.
Yeah.
They knew that they had to win that one.
So I don't know. They might pull off game 3.
So
they have the momentum, but the Warriors are at home and they don't lose too many games in a row. So
true fact. Those are true facts.
It's gonna be a hard one. But if the Rockets all play collectively like they did like that as a group and everybody's contributing, then they'll win.
You got to remember the record.
But it can't be
with
just
Chris Paul, James Harden, and
yeah.
them cats on the floor all at the same time. That was one of the games that they lost. That's 6 or 7 games they lost this season. I want to say 6 with those 3 on the court, maybe even 5.
Capella?
Yeah. So therefore, that's only going to happen every X amount of games. It's not going to happen all the time. So I think the Rockets are going to put up a fight this next game, and I think the Rockets actually going to come out swinging, and I think the Rockets are going to surprise the Warriors. I'm going with the Rockets the next game. Cash, who you going with? I'm down. That's my sleeper for next pick, the Rockets.
I'm going to go I think the Warriors are going to win. I think it's going to go back and forth.
So you say Rockets is going, Warriors going next one, Rockets going to win game 4?
Yeah.
Well, you hear it first. J. Cash says they're going back and forth. I think it'll go back and forth because I think the Rockets will win the next one, and I think the Warriors will win game 4.
It's going to go all back and forth until game 7, and the Warriors are going to win in Houston.
And that's what Stephen A. said, so he might have some facts to it, but we shall see. All I know is as long as it goes something like that, I'll be happy. I just want to see a good-ass series. I just want to see the Warriors sweat, you know what I'm saying? Because whoever, not even necessarily whoever wins this is going to win the championship, but if the Warriors do win this Western Conference, the Warriors will win the championship, probably by a sweep or some 4-1.
Wow, you don't think the Celtics or the Cavs?
Celtics might surprise the people. They surprise the people now, and Brad Stevens, you never know with that cat. But if it's LeBron in them, I don't know. I don't even really see him getting past the Celtics, to be honest. I don't know, but you got LeBron. That's the only thing that's saying that's not me guaranteeing the Celtics is winning is LeBron James. That's the only thing.
Yeah.
The only thing, man.
So you're taking the Rockets game 3.
I'm taking the Rockets game 3, mi amigos.
Spanish.
Look, is that you say it in Spanish? Rockets. No.
I don't know, I'm not Spanish.
I know hella Mexicans is mad at me right now.
Where does he learn Spanish
They're
from?
like, that nigga said Rockets and thinks it's Spanish because you just rolled the R? Anyways, man, shout out to Rojas. Rojas? You don't remember the little corner store we used to get the tamales from? That's on a block, you know what I'm saying? It's some Northtown shit, so.
Shout out Rojas.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all might remember us when you see us just because we was, you know what I'm saying, all up in the spot. Anyways, man, that was an off-subject topic. That was off-subject of the day. We just didn't have one, so I just pulled that one from mid-air.
The shout out to Rojas?
Yeah, shout out to Rojas. Off topic.
That's where we used to be at. On topic.
Ice cup. I had my first torta right there, dog. But it wasn't in Rojas. It was outside of Rojas where the Mexican truck, my first Mexican truck, we rolled up on. Oh, man.
75 cent tacos.
75 cent tacos. Y'all
and
remember
we used to fish for
75?
beer from the bum Bob used to get
Bob used to
and we do that little parrot dance. That nigga was celebrating.
Man, you watch out for them bums named Bob, man. You know what I'm saying? We used to have a crazy childhood. You know what I'm saying?
I think that fool died, so R.I.P.
I mean, no offense, but I ain't seen him making it this long. He was already almost halfway dead when we met him. Yeah. Anyways, man.
Thanks for buying us the beer, bro.
Real shout out, man. You couldn't, without you, us 6th and 7th graders wouldn't have been drunk at the park. Shout out to you. B to the OB. Bring your own bag. Call it what you want to. Man, I miss my dog.
It's so stupid.
I'll buy him a beer if I seen him now.
I bet you would. I actually would too.
See?
Yeah, shout out.
I wouldn't share mines with him. But I'd get him his own.
I didn't want to share mine with him when I was that.
Hell no, Bob. You can think it. Remember we had to tell him keep pushing it? Like, hey, dog, keep walking, bro. Get away from here.
Yeah.
Man.
Good times.
Good times. Good times.
Uh-huh.
Well, man, I mean, that's pretty much it. There ain't really nothing much about golf I want to talk about. NBA, they had the first, they had their little draft lottery. Shout out to the Kings. They got number 2, almost number 1. I don't even know if we've ever had a number 1. But, you know what the beauty is?
The Suns got number 1?
Hopefully we get
Who
that.
do you think they take it?
The Suns might take either the dude from Arizona, and he's from Arizona, so Phoenix might get him, and that's crazy, like how when LeBron James was in Cleveland, and Cleveland got the first round pick. But anyways, there's this other cat that they're talking about that's from out of country. I forgot his name. Lukic or something like that.
They say you gonna get
and we might get him. But the thing is, the Phoenix Suns coach is his coach that was just coaching him. So we're gonna see what's going on. They might get him, we might get the other dude, vice versa. We gonna see. I don't see the Kings doing anything special either one they get, but hopefully we're gonna keep our fingers crossed and y'all do the best. Y'all do the best.
They gonna suck.
Yeah, they are. Thunder will be better, but you know, hey, that's neither here or there. Shout out to everywhere.
Shouts out everywhere.
Well, I don't know, man. That's pretty much it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the homies, kids playing sports. You got anything else you got to say?
Nah. I actually really don't.
All right, well, I told you it would be short and sweet, man. It's your boy Chrome. It's my man J Cash, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, shout out my little homie, Lil Dude was on the news. Swimming. I know he was ready to get turn up.
Once again, man, this week's episode is brought to you by Too Cool for These Lame Dudes, and it's sponsored by Trap or Die Friday Sales. And before we get out of here, shout out to the homie Lance, hooked me up with this whiskey, fire. And yeah, man, this is Sports Talk Raw.
This is Sports
where
Talk
we
Raw.
smoke, we drink, we keep it real. And we tell y'all how we feel about these spinning sports. Or I could say Sprite, but I don't even drink that shit really, my nigga. I drink whiskey.
That shit was the funniest shit when I saw that.
Anyways, till next time, man. Holla at your boys, man. J Cash Chrome. Fan.
You bitch.
Edibles, flowers, to concentrate, smoke it up. It might make it harder to breathe. Paper or pop a cigar till I'm roll it up. It's time to get back to the green. Yeah, we get back to the green. Then we get back to the green. Said we get back to the green. Did I just fuck up the scene? Yeah, we get back to the green. Then we get back to the green. Said we get back to the green. Holler at me and my team. Come and holler at me. Spend a couple $1,000s with me. Dr. Popper break you off of that green. I'm keeping it poppin', that's without the seeds. Man, it's so calm. Blueberry lime. Smoke it to pounds, the quarters, the dime. Rollin' one, smoking like 2 at a time. Yeah, I get high like this dude tryna fly. Cause I'm fly than a motherfucker.